play, a mile high. Prater kicking off. Jacoby Ford will take a knee, and the Raiders will have it at the 20-yard line to open things up. Jason Campbell. Tough numbers last week in that loss to San Francisco. He actually sprained his left knee. Question marks this week as to whether or not he would start. Dan, he's in there for Oakland.
Yeah, he practices on a limited basis throughout the week. He told us yesterday it's important for the Raiders to throw the ball deep early against the Broncos secondary. The Raiders need some big plays out of their passing game today.
Open up with a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Oakland. Last week, a season low, 179 yards of offense. Campbell to throw on the slant. He makes the connection with Lewis Murphy, and they get things started on the right foot with a 9-yard pickup. Parrish Cox there defensively for Denver. Let's check out the starting offense for the Oakland Raiders. At left tackle, Jared Veldheer. He's the rookie out of Hillsdale who started the season as their starting center. Backs and receivers, Darren McFadden is back. McFadden, a hamstring injury, suffered it against Houston. He's missed the last 2 games because of it. 2nd and less than a yard for Oakland. On a pitch, McFadden, spin move. He got stood up right at the 30. We'll see if forward progress gives him enough for the first down. Joe Mays, first man there defensively for Denver.
Big hit by Joe Mays. The Broncos are hurting on their defense. A lot of substitutions today.
As we take a look at the starting defense, Jamal Williams has really picked things up over the last couple of weeks. The former San Diego Charger. Linebackers, DJ Williams playing at a Pro Bowl level right now for Denver. And in that secondary, no Brian Dawkins, no Andre Goodman either. Nate Jones starting at safety. 3rd and inches. Play clock is winding down. Miller is the motion man. Oakland to the up man, Marcel Reese. On first down, fake the handoff. Wide open, Zach Miller. He's gone. Touchdown, Oakland. Beautiful play call and well executed by the Raiders. 43 yards to go in front.
Zach Miller lining up as a tight end, totally lost by the Raiders, by the Broncos when you, after the play action and everything. Beautiful execution by the Raiders. 43 yards.
Janikowski on for the extra point. 9 plays, 80 yards. And the Raiders open up this game with a bang in Denver. Jason Campbell. Kyle Orton leads this Denver offense. Orton 1,942 yards passing. That's the highest total through 6 games in franchise history. And the Broncos open up with a 3-receiver set. No Sean Moreno in the backfield for Denver. Play fake. Orton to throw. Sideline route. It's intercepted. Chris Johnson for the touchdown. A pick 6. 30-yard return for Johnson, and calamity for Denver early in this one.
Trying to get Jabbar Gaffney on a deep out route, but a super job by Chris Johnson, who's come under fire from a lot of folks for his play in the secondary for the Raiders this year. He could not have made a better play. He eyeballed the quarterback, broke on the ball, and then took it home.
Johnson subbed in as the nickel back on the first play from scrimmage for Denver. And look what it leads to. A 14-0 advantage for the Oakland Raiders as Janikowski adds the extra point. Broncos don't know what hit them.
This is quite a 1-2 punch. This is the route by Gaffney. Look at how the double coverage on the outside. Branch was playing deep on the inside. That allowed Johnson to settle down and read back into the backfield. Look at Orton break on the ball, and what a start for the Oakland Raiders.
Raiders have the upper hand, a 14-0 lead, and a 2nd and 6. We're still early in the first quarter. Fake the handoff. Campbell swings it out for McFadden. Look at the running room. And McFadden is brought down inside the 5. DJ Williams with a shove towards the sideline. Raiders with a 1st and goal.
And this is another one of those read option type of plays. Instead of optioning it, he's going to swing it out to McFadden after the fake to Marcel Reese. Another creative play design by Hugh Jackson, taking advantage of McFadden's speed to the corner and getting down inside the 5 to the 4, 12 yards on that gain.
The skate park in downtown Denver. The Broncos have already had a couple of spills. Hugh Jackson, he and Jason Campbell have been on the same page so far. 14-0 lead. 1st and goal inside the 5. Oakland can add to it. Handoff. McFadden untouched. Touchdown Raiders. Oakland is blowing out the Broncos here in the 1st quarter.
Now, you usually don't want to use your timeouts this early in the ball game, but this was a good one for Oakland because they get exactly what they want on the left side. Great job of kicking out there by Cooper Carlisle. Right guard coming on the trap, and a walk-in touchdown for McFadden.
Fumble recovery by Lamar Houston. Route with the tackle. Huff with the forced fumble on Demaryius Thomas. That gave the Raiders the football at the Denver 21, and they march right in for a 21-0 lead in the 1st. Sebastian Janikowski, 14 of 19 this year on field goal tries, and he knocks this one through from 31 yards away. And it's a bit of a mini victory for the Denver defense, all things considered. Campbell deep drop, set up the screen. McFadden, he's got room, and McFadden, second effort, touchdown Oakland. Darren McFadden looking like an all-pro. Ronaldo Hill tried to save the touchdown, and McFadden just kept on coming.
At about the 4-yard line, he ran over Parrish Cox. Cox missed the tackle earlier in this drive. This is a great play call, too. The screen against the blitz, out in front of Satelli. There's the shot right there. Cox misses, and Ronaldo Hill cannot keep McFadden out of the end zone. Wow!
$31-0. Second and goal for the Raiders. 31-0. Oakland in front. Handoff. McFadden through the middle. Touchdown. A complete rout here in Denver.
And stares of disbelief on the Denver sideline. We met with them yesterday, confident group, feeling good about their chances with the Raiders coming in. And now they are bewildered. McFadden, following the block of Marcel Reese, finds just a crack, uses his right hand to keep his balance long enough to get in the end zone.
Defense has done its job for Oakland. Offense has certainly stood out in this first half. It's now 38-0 Raiders. 7:58 to play in the second quarter. Old AFL rivals. Back in Colorado, where Oakland leads at 38-14 over Denver. 7:36 to play in the third quarter. 4th and goal inside the 1. Raiders have elected to go for it and not kick the field goal. Right call here, Dan?
I like it.
10th play of the drive. Motion man is Miller. Handoff, Marcel Reese steamrolls in. Touchdown, Oakland.
That's part of the reason why I like it. 240 pounds of Marcel Reese getting in behind 245-pound Michael Bush, right behind Robert Gallery. Mario Henderson on that left side with a great block. And DJ Williams is too late there as Michael Bush cleans him up.
The last time the Raiders put up 40 points in the game, December of 2004 against the Titans. They had 7 offensive linemen in.
Yeah, the other part of that, Ian, is if they don't make it, the Broncos have got to go 99.5 yards for a touchdown.
Oakland 45-14 over Denver. Number 85, Darius Hayward-Bay, he's been shut out. Darren McFadden has not been shut out. McFadden busting it to the outside. Touchdown Raiders. They are pouring it on. And Darren McFadden is having the best game of his professional career. 165 yards, 3 touchdowns rushing, 1 receiving.
And 57 on this play. Zach Miller blocking out in front, Langston Walker, good hole inside, and then just making people miss. Making the middle linebacker DJ Williams miss, and then outrunning Cassius Vaughn for the corner of the end zone. Career day for Darren McFadden.
Several missed tackles on that play as McFadden turned it upfield and exploded for his 4th touchdown of the day.
They go from being demoralized to being embarrassed. Here's some of those missed tackles. Big hole right up the middle. DJ Williams misses there. And now Nate Jones can't put him down because of the great stiff arm by McFadden. And then the outright speed. Valdir with a real good block there. Might have been called for holding there on Jamal Williams. But off he goes.
Darren McFadden zigzagging his way for yet another touchdown. Sebastian Janikowski has tied a club record with 7 extra points. The last time, Dan, the Oakland Raiders put up 50 or more points in a game, 2002 against the Titans. 7 offensive linemen, handoff to Bush. And Oakland continues to add to its lead. The Raiders an extra point away from putting 59 on the board. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I almost think I'm watching the Oregon Ducks play in a game.
Oh, Dan. So
number 1 in the nation, baby.
Unnecessary.
Quack, quack.
.27 seconds to play in the 3rd. Sebastian Janikowski sets a new Raider record with his 8th extra point. A blowout in Denver. The Oakland Raiders set a franchise record with 59 points, and they dominate the Broncos at Invesco. 59-14, the final. Don't forget, coming up tonight on CBS, 60 Minutes, followed by new episodes of The Amazing Race, Undercover Boss, and CSI Miami. For Dan Fouts, the rest of our crew, this is Ian Eagle saying so long from Denver.